Back with our champion, Jane Hornig. I was wary of that 4.
Oh, I know, but that's why you have to bet low, and you just have to be cautious.
Yeah, well, when you haven't seen any low ones, you realize there were 11 cards that could hurt you there. We didn't see any 3s, any 2s, or the other 3 4s.
Towards the
Get a little
end,
greedy, huh?
No.
Well, unless you got $1,100.
Oh, I know. That's great.
Okay. All right, Jane. Janice deals out 2 brand new decks of cards. Here comes a new challenger on Card Sharks. David Owen. Running out there very peppy. That's nice.
Oh, it's the only way to do it.
Nice to have you here with us.
I'm glad to be here.
Won't you tell us something about yourself?
Yes, my name is David Owen. I live in Monrovia, and I came down from Canada in 1921, and we had to pay $50 head tax to get in the United States.
Is that right?
Yes.
What is the price now, I wonder?
I wouldn't want to say.
I don't think there is such a thing now.
I don't think so. I don't think there's any price on it now, but those days were something. I was just a little...
Glad you came down?
Oh, glad. Very glad.
Nice to have you here with us, David. You cut your cards, I'm sure.
I sure did.
And here we go. Good luck to both of you. Best 2 out of 3 starts with a question to the champion. Jane, we asked 100 6th grade boys. Have you ever deliberately sat behind a couple necking in a theater and then giggled and made loud smooching noises? How many 6th grade boys have sat behind a couple necking in a theater and made loud smooching noises, whatever that is?
I think when boys get to be about that age, they're curious about things like that, and they don't understand it, so they try and make fun of it. So I think it'd be pretty high. I think about 75.
75 out of 100 6th grade boys sat back there and went, which I assume is a loud smooching noise.
Well, I know I did when I was a kid. And I think they still do it today, but I think it'll be just a little bit lower.
Lower than that.
Right.
75 and lower. The actual number of 6th grade boys who've sat behind a couple necking in a theater and made loud smooching noises is 54. David is right. It is lower.
Thank you.
So David starts off the match with a 6.
Oh, change that card, please.
And a 6 to a 10.
Lower.
Lower than the 10. No. And a break for Jane, the champion, with a 6 as well.
I'll go higher, please.
Higher than a 6? No. Neither player advanced on that one. And as Janice fills in the spaces, we go to you, David. David, we asked 100 married congressmen in Washington, D.C. Fascinating question. Married congressmen, be honest. When you're undecided about how to vote on a certain issue, does your wife's opinion ever make up your mind for you? How many congressmen said when they're undecided about how to vote, their wife's opinion sometimes makes up their mind for them?
Well, I'm pretty sure that most of these people are run by their wives in the first place. There's a wife behind every man, and they tell them what to do. And I think it's going to be rather high, say about 79.
79 out of 100 say their wife's opinion will sway them, Jane.
Even though, Carter's wife...
You remember him, he's in all the papers. Jimmy, I think his first name is, isn't it?
His wife helps him, but I still think it's a little bit lower.
A little lower than that. You got a feeling you're in trouble in the polls when you say, the president, his name is... David says 79. Jane says lower. The actual number of congressmen who said when they're undecided about how to vote, their wife's opinion sometimes makes up their mind for them is 25. Whoa, Jane.
Can I change it, please,
Jane
Jim?
does her little war dance, and we change the 6 to another 6.
Higher this time.
Higher than a 6? Yes, it is a 7.
I'll freeze, Jim, please.
Jane gets a 1-card advantage. We're going to have question 3 in a moment, but first we're going to take time out for this commercial message.
Think of her name.
We're in the middle of game 1. Jane with 2 cards uncovered. David with 1. We pick up with question 3, and it goes to you, Jane. Jane, we asked 100 single women. You're a single woman.
Yeah.
Has a shoe salesman ever fondled your feet above and beyond the call of duty?
I think if he did, my foot would be in his mouth. But I don't...
Well, everybody's got it. How many women said that's happened to them, Jane?
I think that would be pretty low. I think they'd lose their job. I think it would be about 30.
30 out of 100. What do you think?
Well, I don't know, but I think men have seen enough of fate, and they wouldn't want to go any further. They would be a little bit lower.
Lower than that. I don't know if I agree about them not wanting to go any further, but we'll see whether it's lower or not. Jane says 30. David says, who thought this up? That's true. The actual number of single women whose feet have been fondled by a shoe salesman is 10. It's lower, David.
May I change
Actually, it's one little guy out in Peoria, and he fondled 10 feet, and that's how we got. David, you want to change that 10? The 10 becomes a jack.
Lower, please.
Lower than the jack. No. David cannot get past that first card. A break for you, Jane, with a 7.
I will go higher, Jim.
Higher than a 7. Yes, a 10.
I'll go lower.
She risks it lower. No. I think it's the first time Jane went away from being conservative, and it did not pay off.
No.
And that sets up sudden death. Someone has to win it right now. David, our man on the street, went to Las Vegas, where he asked 100 men who were gambling, did you gamble before you ate breakfast this morning? How many men admitted they gambled before they ate breakfast?
Oh, I think life is a big gamble anyway. And I would say it would be pretty high, say 52.
52 out of 100 of the gamblers gambled before
Go
breakfast.
buy Las Vegas slot machines without putting a nickel in, even if it's before breakfast. I'll say it's higher.
Higher than that. The actual number of men who gambled before they ate breakfast is 31, not higher, it's lower. David.
Let's see.
David, you have control, but you're faced with an interesting board. With a jack, you need 4 cards. Jane with a 7 needs 3. Play it or pass it. You have control. Jane, you cannot change the 7. Turn them all over, you win. One mistake, the game belongs to David. With a 7, what do you say?
Higher, please.
Higher than a 7. No, it's not. And David wins game 1 in sudden death. So David got that all-important control, and he takes game 1, and we'll take timeout.
A representative of the studio audience will receive Oneida Silversmith's gift certificate, allowing you to select your own showplace gifts for entertaining and gift-giving needs, including your choice of luxurious stainless flatware and silver-plated hollowware furnished by Oneida. And some of our contestants will receive a backpack and Sunshine Trail mixes, fresh, wholesome snacking in the handy new reclosable bag. There's something good under the sun, Sunshine Trail mix, and bakeware and Campbell's Chunky Soup, made for people who want more than soup. Chunk after chunk of delicious food, it's more like a meal than a soup. And kitchen tools and raviolios. The round ravioli from Franco-American with the plum tasty middles, beef or new cheese. They're a delicious dish for the whole family. Try them today. This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Sharks, a Mark Goodson-Bill Todman Production.